Welcome back, Guardians, to the series that lets you know which guns are gods, which guns are good, and which guns are hot stinking garbage. Welcome to How to Crucible. Today, we're going to be looking at Galliard-43. Let's get sharded, shall we? I said let's get sharded. Oh, it's gonna be a rough day. This beast of a weapon is an auto rifle from Season 1, or the base game, and is made from the Suros Foundry. It has the look of a Suros, and I was able to get this weapon from the weapon robot, otherwise known as Banshee-44. I did get this gun while in Season 1 as well, so I don't know how good the drop rate is for the gun anymore. It's probably the same, but just saying.
You're falling behind.
To be brutally honest, this gun was pretty good. I really have no complaints about the weapon other than it looking like all of the other Suros guns. I really wish the guns looked different somewhat, but they all look the same. Other than the bland design, there's really nothing wrong with it. I had a blast using it. Like I said, it's good. It's kind of like Uriel's Gift's second cousin. But I liked it a lot. Run and gun is the name of the game. Challenge whatever you want within reason, and you should do some damage, although there are no guarantees for success. I'm just saying that the gun can handle a lot of situations within the meat grinder that we call the Crucible. Okay, so the perks were okay, but I want to talk about only one for this weapon, and hope to spark some conversation within the comments so you Guardians can help me decide. Does Rampage do anything at all within the Crucible? Because when I was using this gun, I felt no damage increase. The perk itself lasts for like 3 seconds, and that's immediately after the kill, so it only feels like 2 seconds. But if you have to reload, you basically negate any progress you had towards the extra damage buff. I understand that giving weapons a large damage buff would be a treacherous road for multiplayer, but at least give it to me for like a few more seconds. 5 seconds would be sufficient. I just never felt I had enough time to actually use the perk, is all I'm saying. The other perks were bland, and I guess, but the weapon stats were fairly good, so the perks I'm going to give it a 7. Range was pretty good with this auto rifle, even though the farther away you get, the accuracy starts to go to hell, but it does damage. Because of this, I was able to challenge more gunfights and win more gunfights in return. I felt pretty good at long range, so I'm going to go ahead and give it an 8. Up close, I also had a decent time. I was able to track targets well, so the whole aiming in and trying to see the guy jumping over you was really never an issue. I was able to aim the weapon quite well, and the recoil was pretty minimal, so I'm going to go ahead and give it also another 8 in short range. How did I do, you ask? Well, I did alright. I guess even though I thought this gun was pretty good, I did come out only with a 1.64 KD. It's not bad by any means, but it's definitely not the cream of the crop. Out of 15 matches, I came out with 216 kills and 132 deaths, totaling up to 348 gunfights, which is around the average gunfights I'm doing during 15 matches. I cannot speak today. It's killing me. Now, we can use the equation I made to solve. Let's put in 216 for K and 348 for T, and that calculation comes out to be a 6.2 for effectiveness. Now for our final category, overall rating. With this rating, we can just use the equation I made and plug in all of our numbers we've already gotten, and that calculation comes out to be a 7.3. Our total for this weapon is a 36.5. Now to the ranking process. As you know or may not know, each of these weapons is scored out of 50 points, 10 possible points from each of the 5 categories. Then they are ranked by their total score, first by their type, and then in all of Destiny 2. Okay, so let's rank it. In auto rifles, this weapon is going to be sitting at a close third behind the Scavelock. For Destiny 2, this weapon actually got pretty high. It will be taking the spot in the top 10 at number 9. There you have it. Another weapon down, so many more to go. Thank you guys for tuning in to another How To Crucible. If you liked the video, go ahead and Nova Bomb that like button. And if you're new, please join us and become not new. Become one of us. You know you want to. Come on. Just do it. Hit the subscribe button. Only gotta click it once. Come on. But that's all the time I have, Guardians. Thank you guys, and I'll see you later.